Hey everyone, it is Endure and Survive with an X, otherwise known as Bree. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope this video is going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. I asked you guys on Instagram what kind of videos you want to see me do on the channel, and I got a lot of great ideas, so thank you guys for that. My Instagram is down below. But, I did get a few requests to make a video on how I got into The Last of Us, how The Last of Us quite literally saved my life. This video, just a trigger warning. This is going to have very sensitive topics in this video, and it may not be for everybody to watch. I also want to make a disclaimer. The topics that I'm going to be talking about in this video are very serious, and if you have jokes to make about it, go somewhere else. I'm making this video this month because it's Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm also making this video because it is about a month before the release of part 2. Kind of as a tribute to this game, the topics we're going to be talking about involve suicide, abuse, etc. So if you're sensitive to those kind of topics, tread lightly. I did go through years of very severe childhood abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, verbal abuse, everything, and I still struggle with it daily. I'm still in recovery for trauma. It's still something that I actively deal with and struggle with, so that's why this is kind of a very vulnerable video for me to make. It puts me in a extremely vulnerable position, but I want to make it because, again, I want to have this kind of be a tribute to Naughty Dog and this amazing game. I just want to put out a disclaimer. I am not in my abusive home anymore. I'm in a very nice and loving home now, and I'm safe. When I first found The Last of Us, it was in 2014, and I was sitting in my bed. I had a really bad day, scrolling on YouTube, and I found this gameplay walkthrough of The Last of Us, and it immediately caught my attention because of Sarah's death. The thumbnail caught my attention. I was like, holy crap. So I clicked on it, and I was instantly like intrigued. I was like, wow. Brad, that was the channel that kind of got me into it. I do remember the night that I first started watching and kind of discovered The Last of Us. It was a very, very bad day, and it was a day where one of the most traumatic events happened to me. Finished the playthrough within 24 hours. I kind of just watched nothing but that. Just loved it. After I finished the gameplay walkthrough, I started just kind of watching anything I could about The Last of Us. I remember this one time, this is still hard for me to talk about because, like I said, I'm still in recovery for it. My birth mother and I got into an argument, and when this happened, she would call one of my other family members that was the prime or main abuser, made to go over to one of my abuser's houses and when I got there, as soon as I got out of the car, yelling ensued, and I went up on the porch, and my birth mother, was literally right behind me watching all of this happen, and he grabbed me like this, lifted me up, and yelled at me and spit in my face, and just, he called me so many names, I can't even recall all the names. My face had bruises where his hand was. It was like I would run in the woods and hide. And I remember this one time when I did, I was just sobbing. And I had my phone and I turned on YouTube and I turned on The Last of Us cutscenes, and I just felt better. It helped me escape the world that I was living in, and it helped me escape the pain that I felt in these moments of pure terror. The thing that resonated with me the most was, from the get-go, it was Ellie, and she was just, I was so similar to her. We were similar in age at the time, same personality, and we were both these girls, these teenage girls who were going through stuff that no little girl should ever have to go through. Did me with her character, and yeah. Nights when I had bruises all over me and I had scratches all over me from what these people did to me, I just remember I would lay in my bed and I would cry because I was in so much pain. And I got my phone, I turned on The Last of Us, and I was able to kind of transform myself into that world, and I was able to escape my horrendous reality that I was living in at the time. The game focuses on survival, and at that time in my life, surviving was all I was doing because I was fighting to survive, and so were these characters, and that journey just kind of helped me with mine as well. Time of my life, it was dark, as you can imagine, and I didn't want to live anymore. And then I would think, and I would watch this game, and I would just watch these scenes where, you know, these characters are just fighting to survive, and that really resonated with me. Every time I would think about committing suicide, I would think about what Joel says, and no matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. And that kept me going for so long. And I found something to fight for, and that was, as stupid as it sounds, it was this game. I fought for this game, and I survived because of this game, and I did it for myself. This game taught me that there's so much more to life than just pain. You can find family and love in the most horrendous of situations. The third time that I attempted to commit suicide, I'm not gonna say how I did it because that would be extremely triggering to some people. I just felt so empty and alone, and again, I turned on The Last of Us, and I found something that pushed me to survive. And after I kind of just learned from this game, that's when I started fighting for myself, and I started to stick up for myself. And I think that that's what really helped me get out of these situations and be able to escape from these people's grasp, because for so long I felt like I was just trapped in a cage with no hope. And then I found this game, and it gave me so much hope, and it pushed and it helped me see that, you know, you need to fight. The only thing I could do was survive at that time. That's why I say that The Last of Us truly did save my life in so many ways. I played the game in 2015. I didn't play it through all the way, but I played the game in 2015 at a friend's house. I didn't play it through, and then when I moved into my current very amazing home, I was able to get a PS4, and I played The Last of Us in 2017. Early 2017, late 2016 is when I first played it through, and I just couldn't stop playing it because I was so happy to be playing the thing that helped me through so much. PTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder. That was the thing I struggled with the most, and I would have episodes constantly. And the thing that got me through those sleepless nights, and the thing that got me through those horrible ordeals and those horrible episodes was The Last of Us. When I felt like giving up, I went downstairs and I turned on my PS4 and I played The Last of Us. And that helped me get through so much. They're never gonna see those, and that's fine. But I just want to thank Neil Druckmann, Naughty Dog, Ashley Johnson, Troy Baker, everyone who is a part of making this game and making the thing that saved my life. Just thank you. Because without it, I wouldn't be here right now, and I wouldn't be sitting here right now, and I wouldn't have experienced so many things without this game. So just thank you. It sounds silly to some people. It's just a video game. It's just a video. It's not just a video game to me, and it has never been just a video game to me. It is so much more than that to me. And if you just think of it as just a video game, that's fine. But don't downgrade people who see it as so much more than a video game. I will put hotlines down below for awareness, and if you're struggling, please, please, please find somebody to help you. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Naughty Dog. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Troy. Thank you to everyone who made this game what it is. And if you would like to subscribe, feel free to do so down below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And again, I'll put some helpful links down below to anybody struggling. And until next time, I will see you all later. Remember, endure and survive. Bye.